friends, I'm back again in the same position because this means we are doing a reaction video. And we are going to be reacting to, basically it says, why am I like this? Series I own and need to start. Because I just went and bought like loads of books and there were parts of the series I never started. So this is a 20-minute video. I'm going to try not to keep you too long because I've also realised I did a 2023 self-destruct. Why I did this to myself, I don't know. I told myself I wasn't going to do a self-destruct video last year and I don't know why I still did one. But we'll review that at some point. But let's just see what torture I'm going to bring upon myself in this one, shall we? We shall. We move. The first one I have had for a long time now. This is a full series. I don't care. I don't care, Lisa. You are such a pleb. No, not started it. Not touched it. It was also my priority reads for 2023. Do I know how to prioritise things? Clearly not. Clearly not. Let's move on. I'm okay. I promise I'm okay. You're not. These two lovely books were gifted to me, aren't they? Yeah, they're pretty. Yeah, they're pretty. And they were gifted to me. Thank you very much, Chloe Sister Bookworm. But this was one of the series that I sort of read the blurb of again when I was doing an unhaul and thought, I'm actually not interested in these, so unhauled them. Let's move on. Let's move swiftly on. These Hollow Vows. I got the beautiful Fairy Loot edition. Oh no. You did. You did. You also got the beautiful Fairy Loot edition of book 2 and then swiftly unhauled them because you didn't really want to be reading them anymore because you weren't interested. I've lost interest in a lot of books that specifically came from Fairy Loot. Which is why I stopped my Fairy Loot subscription. Well, it's not a blaming Fairy Loot. It's not just saying that their books are crap, because I'm sure at some point I've read a book of theirs that I really enjoyed. Fire with Fire. Last year me and Becca really loved that. Absolutely adored it. But I have heard this is a lot like ACOTAR, I think someone mentioned. And just no. No. Let's move on. Let's move on. Write things down about exactly what series I've got. Next up we have Eva Man and Eve Illusion. I unhauled this as well. I unhauled this series because I did not want to read it. So there we go. Next we have Starfell. Again, I've not read as much middle grade this year. I became uninterested in a lot of the middle grade that I'd hauled onto my shelves. They were all swiftly unhauled, this one included. So yeah. Next up we have Brightstorm. This, oh my god, again middle grade, again unhauled. Don't know what to say. I'm not going to keep myself too much about this one because I do want to read it at some point next year, and hopefully it will come up for the book club that I run with Chelsea from Not So Secret Bookaholic and Kate from Pinch of Happy. But the Inherent well, I can see I started that series. I'm so sorry, Tori. I DNF'd book 3. Was it book 3 or book 2? I think it was book 3. It was so hard to get through. I read this just after I read Ascendant by Michael R. Miller, and that was a book also about a boy and his dragon, and just that was like top tier. And I know that he probably got influences from Eragon and books like this, but this just didn't hit the same. And also I listened to the audiobook, and the voice for Saphira, his dragon, was just absolutely gut-wrenchingly appalling. it was supposed to be a female dragon that cared about him, and it sounded like a dragon that had smoked 100 cigs a day and was a male that hated him. So do with that what you will. I am lost. I don't know. Let's move on. This was purely this was a Cassie pick. It wasn't a Cassie pick. I picked this up because I saw one of Cassidy's reviews from Covers with Cassidy, and I was like, that's my cup of tea. I'm gonna bag it. I think I've got book 2 somewhere as well, and I haven't touched it. I just picked up other things. I really need to read. Oh, what is wrong with me? Right, okay. We're gonna move on. Please, somebody send help. Another one? Yes. Is this whole series, I don't know which order these go, but I've got... Right, okay, so this one I shouldn't have held up because this isn't part of the series, but I have continued with Christina Henry, so I'm going to give myself a tick because although I didn't start this book, I started the, I did read The Girl in Red, and I will be continuing with that whole, like, Alice in Wonderland series that she's got. I'm going to give myself a tick because I held up a Christina Henry book, and I've continued with Christina Henry in general, and I didn't know until afterwards that it wasn't actually a series. It's just the Alice books that are a series, and the others are sort of standalone, like, light horror fairy tale retellings. But because it's in the video and I've read a Christina Henry, I'm giving it myself, and they're my rules, so don't at me. Okay, I need a quick win. We're just gonna move on. It needs to happen. Next up is the Lycanus trilogy. I was hoping to read this because Cassidy did a read along for her book club, like not catch up book club, backlist book club, and I haven't picked it up. It's gonna be another note. So that's 6 now. We're just gonna, please don't tell me I've got another one. Right, okay, let's move on. The series, and it's just not good. It's not good. Let's go. Next up is a not so great condition, Midnight Twins. I have all 3 books in this series. You do have all 3 books on the Owl Slam by the Love the Holly Race. Have you read them? No. Nope. Let's move on. I don't know what I'm doing in my life. Another one. Yay! I read this again in 5 stars. It's amazing. And I've got Shadowgate, and I've got the special edition of Iron Crown that's been released by the Broken Binding. Yes, Queen. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands, but yes. All the yeses. All the yeses. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to get my hands on the special edition of this one. Come on, Lisa, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with it? I have no idea. This one. I put this on here thinking, I put it on my priority reads, so I'm going to get to it anyway. So this is a quick win for me. No, because that has also moved from one shelf to another, and not been read. So that's fun for me. Let's just move on. Next up we have this whole series that was gifted to me by Erin. Should we just put another, should we just say that I'm crap at doing stuff and sticking to what I say I'm going to stick to? Because I can't even I've got no excuse for any of this, because I read like over 180 books. I could have included any of these. let's just move on. But you get the gist. I'm just showing you books that I purchased and not read. I've had this one on my shelf. I've unhauled that. Oh, I was going to get book 2, but then decided not to. Decided to unhaul this one instead. Because it had been on my shelves for so long and I hadn't touched it. So, and I had no inclination to touch it. Every time I read the synopsis, I'm like, oh, I might read it. So I put it back on my shelf and then never touched it again. And I keep saying I'm going to get it. So, and
we'll move on.
I don't. Running theme. Oh. Let's move those out of camera. Next up is Bone Cries Moon. I got the Fairy edition. Was this?
Nope.
Nope. I unhauled it. I unhauled it. We'll see. We've only got a few more. So, Ray Bearer, you'll know. Nope. Guess what, guys? I've also unhauled it. Oh, fucking hell. Let's go. Your bets, guys. The next one. The next 3, I know for a fact I'm going to get to reading because of things happening. Yeah, I know it. This is the one where I sort of gave myself some quick wins. So, Aurora Rising, I have read, started and finished this series because it's amazing. All 5 stars from me. And it was part of the Christopher. So that was a sneaky one. But I did start it and I finished it. So go you. The next one that I know is definitely going to get read is this Savage Song, part of the month. We did Schwab Along in 2023. It was so much fun with Tori and Jem. And we read all of Schwab's catalogue apart from the Everyday Angel series and the graphic novels. But it was so much fun, and yeah, I absolutely adored everything. Some of the things that got 4 stars were like the Near Witch and can't remember what else got 4 stars, but yeah, one of the Cassidy Blake books. But it was so good. The same with this. These are Candy Gifts by Jenny. Yes, yes, yes. Wow. Yes, I adored this series as well. This was such a good pick. I'm so glad I did Schwab Along. Like I said, the only ones we haven't read are the graphic novels and Everyday Angel. And obviously now the Fragile Sense of Power have come out. But I have adored every book that the Schwab has released. And like when it comes to the Cassidy Blake series, I like it for what it is, but it wasn't my favourite. It was like a 3, a 4 and a 4, I think. But that was the end of the video. That was the last of the series that I wanted to start. And I am disappointed, to say the least. I read 4 of them out of 14. I think it was 14 I showed you, but yeah. That is so bad. But a lot of them I did also unhaul. So I no longer own them. So that's me done. If you would like me, you want to see more of me, please like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. If you're here and you want to let me know you're here, please leave a black heart, it's very much appreciated. And just let me know what you've been up to this Christmas season. What's your favourite part about Christmas? Comment down below if you're enjoying Bookmas, Countdown to Christmas, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.